It's late and I really must leave you alone, but you're good to hold, and I feel such a long way from home. Yes, I know that love is still new, but I promise it's gonna be true. Please let me stay, don't you send me away, oh no, no. Ha! Tell me, baby, that you need me, say you'll never leave me, love me tonight. Hold me now, my heart is aching, till the dawn is breaking, love me tonight. Something is burning inside, something that can't be denied. Can't let you out of my sight, darling, love me tonight. I've waited so long for the girl of my dreams to appear, and now I can hardly believe that you really are here. Here in my arms you belong. How can this feeling be wrong? Darling, be kind, for I'm out of my mind over you. Ha! Tell me, baby, that you need me, say you'll never leave me, love me tonight. Baby, now the pain is stronger, I can't wait a moment, love me tonight. Something is burning inside, something that can't be denied. I can't let you out of my sight, darling, love me tonight. Let me love you, baby, let me love you, baby, let me love you tonight. Love me tonight. Live from the studios of SEN in Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
Oh, good to have you come along. Welcome to the show. Here we are Thursday. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, listening once again. Candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is a wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk him, go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
everywhere you go.
There's a tree at the Grand Hotel, one at the park as well, sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start,
and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. All right, welcome to the show. We call it Friday Eve around here. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Christmas,
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 Christmas. All together. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. My name is Steve Summers. Welcome to the show today. I am so glad that you've joined me today. This is our Friday Eve show today. For the next, we've got a whole bunch of great music coming up from America's Songbook. We've got, of course, our trivia today and this day in history, too, as well. My love, the days are colder, so let me take your hand and lead you through a snow-white land. Oh, 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 my love, the year is older, so let me hold you tight and while away this winter night. Oh, oh, I see the firelight in your eyes. Come kiss me now before it dies. We'll find a winter world of love, 'cause love is warmer in December. My love is staying here in my arms till summer comes along. World of love, you see, we always will remember, till that the snow lay on the ground, we found our winter world of love. Because the nights are colder, we'll have the time to say such tender things before each day. Oh, 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 oh. And then, when love is stronger, perhaps you'll give your heart and promise me we'll never part. Oh, oh. And at the end of every year, I'll be so glad to have you near. We'll find a winter world of love, for love is warmer in December. And darling, stay here in my arms till summer comes along. The snow lay on the ground, we found our winter world of love. Winter world of love. Oh, yeah. There you have it, one of the great songs written by a guy by the name of Richard Smith. My name is Steve. Welcome to our show today as we go back a little ways. Come on. Gotta get a drink. I'm a traveling man, made a lot of stops all over the world. And in every port I own the cold. If you're ever in Alaska, stop and see my cute little Eskimo. Or my sweet Fräulein down in Berlin town makes my heart start to yearn. Or my China doll down in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty Polynesian baby over the sea, I remember the night when we walked in the sands of Waikiki and I held you oh so tight. All right, come on. Put your hands together, come on. Oh, my sweet Fräulein down in Berlin town makes my heart start to yearn. Oh, my China doll down in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty Polynesian baby over the sea, I remember the night when we walked in the sands of Waikiki and I held you oh so tight. Oh, I'm a traveling man. Yes, I'm a traveling man. Whoa, I'm a traveling man. Oh, I'm that traveling man. Cha-cha-cha. There you go. Hey, you got to throw a little cha-cha-cha on there, right? Let's go back. You might remember Harry Met Sally and some of those other great songs. Mr. Harry Connick Jr. made this song famous. I remember the days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy times forever. There's back roads that empty for miles. Well, you can't have a dream or cut it to fit. But when I saw you, I knew we'd go together like a wink and a smile. Oh, leave your old jalopy by the railroad tracks. Get a dip, double dip, tip-toppy, two-seat Pontiac. You can rev her on up, but don't go so slow. It's only clean rights, all right. We go together like a wink and a smile. Oh, give me some fake saxophone there. Together like a wink and a smile. We go together like a wink and a smile. Now my heart hears music, such a simple song. Sing it again, the notes never end. Now this is where I belong. Just the sound of your voice, the light in your eye, so far away from yesterday. Together like a wink and a smile. Whoa, 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 whoa. We go together like a wink and a smile. I just love that song. All right, everybody, put a smile on your face. Hey, we made it to Thursday. We made it to Thursday, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today on a special show. It is, we call this not Thursday, but we call it Friday Eve around here. You get it? Friday Eve. It's kind of a, I call it a PMA, a positive mental attitude for the weekend. I'm so glad that you've joined me today. I want to take the time to thank the wonderful folks over at Leak Senior for making it happen. They sponsor the show each and every day here at 12 o'clock Pacific Time, 1 o'clock Mountain, 2 o'clock Central Time, and 3 o'clock Eastern Time right here on this very channel, and we sure appreciate you, and thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Steve. We do the show live from Phoenix, Arizona. What do you say we go back? Mr. Maurice Williams made this song famous. It goes back just a few years, and you know what? It sounds so good today. I just love the sound of the doo-wop stuff. Shall we hit a little tune on this one here? All right. 1, 2, 3 o'clock. No, it's not that one. It's this one. 1, 2, 3.
Stay!
Just a little bit longer. Please, 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 tell me that you're going to. Now your daddy don't mind, and your mommy don't mind. If we have another dance, yeah, just one more.
One more time.
Won't you stay just a little bit longer? Please, please stay. Say you will.
Won't you put your sweet lips to mine? Won't you say you love me all of the time?
Straight.
Just a little bit longer. Please, 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 tell me that you're going to.
Come on, come on, come on and stay. 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 Come on, come on, come on and stay.
Maurice Williams made that song. Let's go back and do some Everly Brothers, shall we? All right. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. We both that sound asleep. Wake up, little Susie, and weep. The movie's over, it's 4 o'clock, and we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your pop? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, I told your mama that you'd be in by 10. Well, Susie, baby, looks like we goofed again. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. We gotta go home. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. The movie, it wasn't so hot. It didn't have much of a plot. We fell asleep, our goose is cooked, our reputation is shot. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your pop? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Oh, I just love that. From the Everly Brothers, going back, remember the brothers Everly from a long time ago? They were quite the sensation. And I don't know about you, but I'm a big, huge fan of a little gospel, shall we? I remember when I was a lad, times were hard, things were bad, but the silver lining behind every cloud. Just poor people, that's all we were, trying to make a living out of Blackland dirt. Get together in that family circle, singing loud. Help me out now, ready? Daddy sang bass,
Mama sang tenor.
me and little brother joined right in there. Singing seems to help a troubled soul. Now one of these days it won't be long, I'll join them in this song. Gonna join that family circle at the throne. Come on, you know what to do, right? Know the circle won't be broken. By and by, Lord, by and by. Daddy sing bass,
Mama sing tenor.
me and little brother join right in there in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I remember after work, Mama would call all of us in. You could hear us singing for a country mile. Now little brother's done and gone, I'll rejoin him in this song. We'll be together up yonder there in a little while. Help me out now. Daddy sing bass,
Mama sing tenor.
me and little brother join right in there. Singing seems to help a troubled soul. How one of these days it won't be long, I'll rejoin them in the song. Gonna join that family circle at the throne. All right, put your hands together, ready? That circle won't be broken. By and by, Lord, by and by. Here we go. Daddy sing bass,
Mama sing tenor.
me and little brother join right in there. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Daddy sang bass, Mama sang tenor, Johnny Cash. In our special show today, let's go back a little ways, a little park music. Can we do some park music real quick? Is that? There you go. Woo! Coming up to the weekend, hopefully you're able to at least go outside, even though most of us are practicing social distancing, right? All right. Saturday in the park, I think it was the 4th of July. Saturday in the park, I think it was the 4th of July. People dancing, really laughing, men selling ice cream, singing Italian songs. People country, it's amore. Can you dig it? Yes, I can. 'Cause I've been waiting such a long time. Saturday, yeah, yeah, yeah. Another day in the park, I think it was the 4th of July. Another day in the park, I think it was the 4th of July. People talking, really smiling, a man playing guitar, singing for a song. Will you help him change the world? Can you dig it? Yes, I can, 'cause I've been waiting such a long time for today. Slow motion riders fly the colors of the day. Bronze man still can tell stories his own way. Missing children, all that is lost, all that is lost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. July, 40 days in the park, every day's the 4th of July. People reaching, people touching, real celebration, ringing for a song. If you want it, really want it, can you dig it? Yes, I can. Such a long time for the day, yeah, yeah. just love that song from Supergroup Chicago and our special Friday Eve show today. That means it's Thursday, but it's Friday Eve. You see what I did there? All right. Everybody out there that is watching the show, I want you to put your hand up, wave it back and forth, just like that. Put your hand up, wave it back and forth. There you go, just like that. I'm saying hi to you, and you are saying hi to me. See how that works? Now, coming up in just a couple of minutes, we've got today's trivia, okay? I think you're going to really like today's trivia. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we always like to do the best of trivia because some of the trivia of the past we've used, and then some said, you know what, why don't you do some other trivia, like some of the same stuff you did before, and then that way we might remember it. And I said, okay, why not? Let's just do that. All right, let's see if we can find another good song here. This is one that was made famous by an incredible gentleman by the name of Herb Alpert. It's a song, it's a romantic. How many romantic people do we have watching the show? This one is for you, all right? Because we kind of slow it down a little bit here. Oh, yeah. You see this guy's in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. Now how can I show you I'm glad I got to know you, 'cause I've heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. Yes, I'm in love, and what I'd do to make you mine, tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be that last to know. My hands are shaking, don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with this guy. If not, I'll just die. Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be that last to know. My hands, the shaking, don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with this guy. If not, I'll just die. Do 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 Albert. This guy's in love. It is time now, the part of our show. Are you ready? Time now for our trivia today. This is my favorite part of the show where we get to do trivia. Now, the trivia is so very, very easy. How easy is it? It is so easy. All we do is we ask the questions, and then all you do is just answer it. And it doesn't matter if you get the wrong answer. You'll find out what the real answer is. That's how easy it is. As we do trivia, let's do it here. We pull up on our first word here, our first question, that is, for the show today. What makes up the majority of a polar bear's diet? What makes up a majority of a polar bear's diet? Is it small fish? Is it dolphins? Or is it seals? What do you think it is? Think about a polar bear's diet. And no, it's not McDonald's hamburgers. Small fish, dolphins, or seals? Let's find out exactly what they love to eat. They love to eat seals. Run! Run! Polar bear's diet mainly ringed and bearded seals. However, they may also eat other foods such as carcasses of whales and walruses too. You got to stay away from those guys. They'll eat you. What is the name of an adult female sheep? What is the name of an adult female sheep? Is it an ewe? Is it a ram? Or is it a lamb? Is it a ewe? I think it's ooey or ooh. A ram or a lamb? What do you think it is? If anything, it rhymes, and that's all that's important. But there is only one correct answer to this, and that is ewe. It is ewe. The ewe is the name given to a female sheep. However, it is more often applied to a mature female sheep, so not to be confused. All right. About 75% of the energy content in an avocado comes from what? Is it protein? Is it fat? Or is it carbohydrates? What do you think it is? Protein, fat, or carbohydrates? We love our avocados here. It's so good. And by the way, this is tea. It's so good too. A little bit of tea. I just love it. Protein, fat, or carbohydrates? What do they make up most of all? Let's find out what it is. 75% is fat. It is fat. 75% of the energy content right there. Most of the energy avocado comes fat content, which is roughly 2/3 a monosaturated fat. There you go. In what country would you typically come across lamingtons? Lamingtons, have you ever heard of it? Is it in Spain? Is it England or Australia? Spain, England, or Australia? In what country would you typically come across lamingtons?
Yeah, I'd like to have some lamingtons, please. Anybody got lamingtons? Anybody?
Let's find out. A, B, or C, what is it? It is Australia. There it is. Lamingtons are an Australian cake, although there are variations, typically squares of sponge cake coated in chocolate. Oh, that sounds delicious right now, I'm telling you. I'm just getting fat thinking about it. Which of the following foods is hummus typically made of? We've asked this question before, and I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that you know this answer that I know too. Is it rice? Is it chickpeas? Or is it tofu? Which of the following food is hummus typically made from? Rice, chickpeas, or tofu? What is it? Let's find out what it is. And by the way, have you ever tried fried tofu? Oh, it is so good. And you're going, ooh, it's good. Rice, chickpeas, or tofu? Hummus typically made from is chickpeas. I love chickpeas. And by the way, hummus, you could eat a whole bunch of it and not even gain an ounce. Hummus comes from the Arabic name there. There it is. Now, what does kosher mean in Hebrew? Does it mean pure? Does it mean cooking? Or does it mean meat? I know a lot of you know the answer to this one, so we're going to go right to it. Kosher means what in Hebrew? Pure, cooking, or meat? What is it? It is pure. There you go. Kosher means clean or pure in Hebrew, typically refers to food that has been ritually prepared or blessed. There it is. All right, many herbs and spices are claimed to be in KFC. Now the question is, how many are there? And where did the actual recipe go? And why do some of the other places taste like the old KFC? Aha! There you go. Is it 10, 11, or 12? How many herbs and spices are claimed to be in KFC? Is it 10, 11, or 12? Let's find out. See if you know that I know that you know that I know. And we'll all eat some chicken tonight. How about that? That's better than seals or walruses. Correct answer is 11. There are 11 herbs and spices claimed to be in KFC. And speculation that Colonel Sanders' nephew found the list of herbs and scrawled it on a notebook back in the day in 2016. Interesting, isn't it? What is the name of the South Asian bird embryo that is boiled and eaten from its shell? Think about this one. What is the name of the South Asian bird embryo that is boiled and eaten from its shell? Is it balut or belut? Is it kang or is it chow mein? Balut, kang, or chow mein? What is that? South Asian bird embryo broiled and eaten from its shell. Let's find out, see if the correct answer is balut. There it is. Developing bird embryo that is eaten from its shell. It is commonly sold as a street food in the Philippines. I'll have some balut, please. No, I did not say roadkill. I said balut. Ghee. Ghee is a common ingredient in Indian cooking. What is ghee? Or some might say he. The G is silent. What is he? Not he. What is he? No, it's ghee. What is it? Is it curry? Is it tofu? Or is it clarified butter? Ghee, or he, is common ingredient in Indian cooking. What is ghee? Curry, tofu, or clarified butter? Let's find out what it is. There's only one correct answer, and it is, in fact, clarified butter. There it is. The classic clarified butter is commonly used in South Asian, Arabian, and Arabic food. It's originated from ancient India. That is it. That is all.
The Clark Retirement Community. Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. For me. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn. so good. I feel so good.
Today, and it's just so much fun to be here. And by the way, I had a joke the other day. Somebody was telling me this one joke. What does Santa suffer from if he gets stuck in a chimney? What does Santa suffer from if he gets stuck in a chimney? Think about it for a minute. And while you're thinking about that, I'm going to hit this. What does Santa from if he gets stuck in a chimney? Are you ready for this? Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. I know. Stop it. I know. It's ridiculous.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack.
What's that?
And don't you come back no more.
What you said?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack.
Yeah.
And don't you come back no more.
Yes, if you said so, I'll have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack,
yeah,
and don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Now, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll get back on my feet someday.
I don't care if you do, 'cause it's understood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good.
Well, I guess if you said so, I'll have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack,
yeah,
and don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Well,
don't you come back no more.
That's what you say.
And don't you come back no more.
I didn't understand it,
Don't
baby.
you come back no more.
You can't mean that
Don't
me
you
now.
come back no more.
Oh, baby,
Don't
please.
you come back no more. Don't you
Don't
come
do that
back
to me
no
now.
more.
Don't do that
Don't
to
you
me.
come back no more.
Oh, Mr. Ray Charles did that song. I just love Ray Charles as we go back a little ways. Also, one of my other all-time favorite singers goes back a little ways too as well. Mr. Frankie Valli did this song. One of those songs that I remember back. It was huge on the radio back in the day. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Carried your books from school, playing make-believe you're married to me. You were 5th grade, I was 6th, when we came to be. Walking home every day, over Barnegat Bridge and Bay, till we grew into me and you, and we went our separate ways. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Headed for the city lights, climbed the ladder of the fortune and fame. I worked my fingers to the bone, made myself a name. Funny how I seem to find that no matter how those years unwind, still I reminisce about the girl I miss, the love I left behind. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. All my life I will remember how warm and tender we were way back then. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All the feeling and sad regrets. I know I won't ever forget my childhood friend. So close and yet so far away, yeah, yeah. There you go, Mr. Frankie Valli. And another song that goes out, I think everybody who has ever watched this show knows this song. So put your hand up right now. Here you go. All right, you ready? Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. And in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? All right, y'all ready? Come on. Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Come on, my sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, the hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Come on, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Now I've been inclined love that song. I saw you out there putting your hands up too. I love that. I love that so much. Time now, ladies and gentlemen, to find out what happened today in history.
This day in history.
December 3rd, 1967. Surgeons in Cape Town, South Africa, led by Dr. Christian Barnard, performed the first human heart transplant. The patient, Louis Washkansky, lives 18 days with his new heart. 1984, a horrific industrial accident kills thousands of people in Bhopal, India. That's where a cloud of methyl isocyanate gas escapes from a pesticide plant operated by a Union Carbide subsidiary. Investigators later conclude operating and safety procedures at the understaffed plant caused the disaster. 1964, a sign that the times are a-changin' as police arrest some 800 students at the University of California at Berkeley. The day before, students stormed the campus administration building, staging a massive sit-in. Mario Savio was with the student free speech movement.
All the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop, and you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all.
1947.
Hey, Stella! Hey, Stella!
In New York, actor Marlon Brando hits the big time as A Streetcar Named Desire opens on Broadway. Brando reprises his role as Stanley Kowalski in the movie version of the play a few years later.
This day in history.
Melikilikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. Take it, girls!
Melikilikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway.
Yeah, we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. All right now. This is the only exercise I can get. No, I'm not an instructor. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Melikilikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
That's the island greeting that they send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, a Merry, Merry Christmas to you. Ole! I just love that song, singing that every year, and it's the perfect time of year to actually be singing that song. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let's go back and do a little number here made famous by the incredible gentleman who made this song, Mr. Noble, who wrote it and put it together. It goes something like this. Hold me, never let me tell you I'm in love with you. Thrill me, walk me down the lane where shadows will be, hiding lovers just the same as will be. When you make me tell you I love you. They told me to be sensible with your new love. Don't be fooled thinking this is the last you'll find. But they never stood in the dark with you, love. When you take me in your arms and drive me slowly out of my mind, kiss me, and when you do, I know that you will miss me. If we ever say I do, so kiss me, make me tell you I'm in love with you. Kiss me, when you do, I know that you will miss me. If we ever say I do, so kiss me, make me tell you I'm in love with you. Never let me go. Never let me go. Never let me go. Never let me go. I just love that song. Every time I sing it, there's something about it. By the way, I want to salute a gentleman by the name of Guy Mitchell. It was on this date, by the way, as we wrap up our show today. It was on this date in 1956. It was #1 on the U.S. singles chart with his version of this song, which spent 9 weeks at the top of the charts. It's one of our favorites here on the very show, the SSTV. Steve Summers live here in Phoenix, Arizona. As we go back and remember the incredible music of the late, great Guy Mitchell today as we wrap up our show. Going back to #1, 1956. Hit it now.
I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why did you do me this way? I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong, nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. I never felt more like running away, but why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. All right, everybody, come on. I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why did you do me this way? I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong, nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. One more time. Well, the moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. I never I go, 'cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Today, 1956, #1 in the United States. Folks, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. It really and sincerely is a pleasure to be here and entertain you each and every day. Once again, thanking the great folks at Link Seniors for making it happen. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow, Friday, is our Friday weekend show. Well, by the way, if anybody asks you what day it is today, don't tell them it's Thursday. Say, it's Friday Eve. Remember that. It's Friday Eve. That way you can say, hey, I'm a half glass full kind of person, right? It's already the weekend. But listen, thank you so much. You have a great rest of your day today. I'll see you back tomorrow at 12 o'clock Pacific time, 1 o'clock Mountain, 2 o'clock Central, and 3 o'clock Eastern time right here. I look forward to seeing you. God bless. Until tomorrow. Take care.
That's all, folks.